Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. Different message this week. I just want to say to all of you, thank you for all of your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscription. Thank you for sharing your lives with me, and thank you for allowing me to live my dreams, which is what I do every week and every month, and every single personal one-on-one reading that I do. It's down to you guys that I'm able to do this, and I just want you to know how truly heartfelt it is to me that so many of you resonate with my work. It's always a humbling experience every time somebody books with me, every time somebody comments. The way that you guys share your lives and ultimately share this platform with me means so much. So I just want you to know that. If you want to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And if you want to be a part of the next Tribal Tuesday, it is in September. Have a look at the description box below. So with that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help us on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for us, right? So what is the destiny card for the week ahead? This week we get that feels good. We get the Devil card, right, as the destiny card, which is really interesting. So don't freak out, because the Devil, just like the Tower, both of them can have actually really good meanings as well. Now, the thing about the Devil card is it asks you to release something. It asks you to let something go. The fact that Mercury has gone retrograde back into the 12th house, especially if you're a Leo ascendant like myself, really gives you a chance to examine what it is that you're holding on to. And it really does, for me, feel like, and I'm not talking about me, when I say for me, what I mean is for me, the feeling that I'm getting from it is it's about something in your belief structure. You've convinced yourself of something, and it's almost like it keeps happening, like a self-fulfilling prophecy. And this week, you will be able to catch yourself in that negative feedback loop. This is where you're going to be able to spot yourself in a certain thought pattern and go, oh shit, yeah, wow, I've been running that script for quite a while, right? This is where you really get a glimpse into the depths of your psyche. This is where you really get to understand how you have held yourself back. This isn't about anybody prodding and poking at you and saying, oh, you've done this and you've done that. It's not about you doing that to yourself. It's not about beating yourself up. It's about spotting something and going, wow, okay, I see that. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to change that. I'm going to put something else in place of that. There's that saying is coming round in my mind now. I'm hearing, feel the fear and do it anyway. There's going to be moments of that this week. So where it is that you've stopped yourself, if you say to yourself, oh, I don't really like new things, or I don't want to do something different, or whatever, this week you're going to have to push past that. It's going to be required of you. And the feeling that I get from it, there will possibly be an offer or an opportunity of some sort that's put on the table for you, may already be there. And it's like a big part of you straight away was just like, no, and you're doing what you've always done. Whereas this week, it's going to be revealed to you in a way that you can cut it out. It's going to be revealed to you in a way where you can say, you know what, actually, I'm going to push past how I feel. I'm going to give it a certain amount of time, and I will see what happens from there on in. This is about getting past that point blank refusal. You know, that moment where you just kind of say no, and you refuse to budge on it, right? And I'll be the first person to tell you I've got ascendant Leo and sun in Aquarius. When I can tell you about stubborn, I have so much fixed energy in my chart. I am really stubborn. So this applies to me as well, right? Then you've got the Knight of Wands as the direction. I love it. This can be a really dynamic week for you. In fact, this can be a week where you can smash through some of your own blockages. And the way that you do this is by catching yourself in them. The Knight of Wands gives you the passion and the drive and the energy to say, right, okay, I see that, and now I'm going to do something with it. I see how it's happening, and now I'm going to make sure that that doesn't happen again, right? The Knight of Wands always wants forward action. The Knight of Wands always sees you being passionate and emotive about something. And this week it sees you passionate about changing an outlook, changing an expression of yourself, of your thoughts. So where it is that you've held yourself back, this week you're really passionate and driven and focused on making yourself better. That's not to say that anything was wrong with you. What I mean is making yourself better as a person by catching yourself where you trip yourself up. That's a really powerful place to be in, because when you can do that for yourself without any outside help, that's when you start to elevate. That's when you start to evolve. That's when you start to become more evolved and enlightened in your sphere of being, right? It's a really, really potent message this week. Let's have a look at behind the scenes. Look at that, right? So if you've got the courage, if you've got the heart, if you've got the strength of the lion, if you have the guts to tame that wildest of creatures, your own heart, your own emotions, your own instincts, even the physical ones, right? And I'll give you a good example here. I suffer from anxiety. Airports, hospitals, oh my gosh, and probably because of the empathic stuff as well. It's a lot, right? And it's my physical body feels that stuff. I start to sweat, I start to feel anxious. If you can override that and say to yourself, right, okay, I feel it, I understand it, I know it, but I'm not going to stop that. I'm not going to let that stop me from doing what it is that I can, from becoming what it is that I can, from experiencing everything that life wants to offer me now. And that's the feeling that I get from this. It's almost like life really is about to open up for you, Leo, but it's going to require you to let go of some of the limiting beliefs, to let go of some of those places where you hold yourself back. In fact, this week, the words that I'm hearing are, where have you been your own worst enemy? Right? When you see that this week, the way that you move past it is going to be absolutely amazing. And the Strength card represents the sign of Leo. So as an insight, this is giving you a chance to really rewrite who you are, right? This is going to be massive for you guys, for us. So if it's not too personal, let me know in the comments how it shapes up. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.